Hello everyone, welcome to another t-shirt design tutorial. So this was a request to make a design on this topic. If you can read this, I was forced to put my controller down and re-enter society. So these are some available shirts on Amazon and they are really doing good. So I need to make a better version of this design, or I need to make something better than all these examples. Then it can be there is a chance to get some sales. So that's the reason I'm going to make this video. And for this one I will use these two console. This is the gaming console and the wings. These two vector I will be using here. This is my text here. So for making sure I'm just using them line by line, so they are all different lines. And then for making this chart I will be using these two graphics. So first step is making a draft in your head how you want it to be. So this gaming console should be the main focus of my this design, because you can see that is what they are doing here. So this is a really good design, and of course this one is good, this one is good. So you need to really make a better version, and this is a challenging part here. So first step is making a draft inside your head. I am planning to put the wings on these two side. Then I will put some text. Here will be a gap to put say text, and then I will make a arc like this in both side of the graphics. So that's the reason I'm starting with this wings part here. I don't need them all. Just one graphic is good. Then I can adjust the position. So this is how I want that to be. Then I'm dragging another copy just like this and put it something here. And for making sure that it is in the perfectly center position, I'm going to select these two and then align them in the center, then make them a group. So once they are group, this is one object, this is one object. So if I select these two objects, I can simply align them in the center position, and this is the perfectly center. That is good. And for this area of the wings, I don't want them to be visible from here, you can see. So for hiding that part, I can simply select this wings group, open transparency for it, and then I'm just going to pick the black fill, and then with my pencil tool, by pressing N, I can simply draw a shape like this, and that is going to hide everything of the wings. Now make sure that you are not going like this, it will look bad. So stay inside this black line of the game console and then bring it back. So this is how it can be. This is just too simple. Shape can hide those part, and that is good for me. Now this is the main part of the graphics. I am using a wings here just to show it as a powerful graphic, and of course they are also using this game console as the focus point, so I cannot do that, otherwise that will be similar. So this is how it is looking right now, and then I will need to I'm about to put some ellipse here just to make it a text area, something like this, and press shift X. So shift X will make it just like this. So this will be just the text placement part. Now there is one more thing that you have to keep in mind, that for making a design like this should be the complete wide of the design, this one here, because if I just place everything inside this area, it will make it unnecessary wide at this area. But if I can fill all the areas with text, sorry guys, if I can just fill the areas with text, it can be a really good design like this, something like this. So this will be the text part. Guide part, let's lock them just there just to show me the area. Okay, so something like this is really good. I am going to make this the key object and then align. So that is the perfect center position of this text, of this graphics. So here I need to put a focus text that is going to be bigger in size. So if you see at these designs here, they are making this forced and this society the anchor, the main focus text, the main bigger text object, or you can see that re-enter can be the focus text also. So anything you just feel good, that is fine. So this one is going to be here and this one here, then this forced I am going to make it the main focus text. So first step is I am going to take a bolder looking font. This is the poster Gothic because I want to make that key object or the focus object a bit bigger. So I just created another offset path for that ellipse. Now I am going to take this type on a path tool and then paste that text here. So that is completely fine. I need to place this one here in this position, then centerize, and then I'm going to make it bigger. So you can see this is the focus text, or before doing that, I need to change this baseline to center. And the reason I'm doing that is because I will just bring that one in this in the lower position too. So just make it center from here and that is good to go. But when we do this, we bring the baseline center, the text, the letters become a bit close to each other. So we can simply increase the space between them and that is fine. But I need to make it bigger so that it fits in and then I get some extra space here. And that part is really good, no problem. Forced, then copy, Control C, Control V, sorry, Control F, and then I am going to bring this one here. Make sure to align this with the center position of the text just like this, and that is not perfectly center but it will work, so something like this, that is good. Now that is just a good position, so put my controller down and re-enter society. So here I am going to, okay, I can make it this controller down text here controller, but this text is being a bit longer here, so maybe I'll just decrease the size of it. So that is fine. Put my controller down and re-enter. So this too will be another line anyway, so let's just, I'm not going to make very much variation in the font. I'm just going to keep everything just simple and clean. So I'm going to use one single font here to put my, we can simply place it here because there is a gap of the graphics. Controller down and re-enter. So this one I will use down and re-enter, something like this, that is fine. And then this society I will be using this like this, something like this, so that is good to go. Okay, now I need to make the other changes, so I'm going to select this ellipse from here and then let's create another offset path for that, but this time a bit bigger in size just to make it look like this. And that part is really good, don't worry. So it is filling up that space, nothing to worry about that. And also this is overlapping with my wings, so let's try to fix that. I'm going to select my this to ellipse here and then make sure they are in same size. So 20 pixel is 20 point is a bit bigger, let's make it 15 point and then just group them. So once they are grouped together, it is fine. Just I'm going to select my this shape, this controller and wings shape, then copy them. Then I'm going to select my this two ellipse group, open transparency, and then press Ctrl F. So Ctrl F is going to make it look like this, that is fine. And we have this shape inside here, but here we need to make it a complete solid shape. So making it a solid shape, we can simply do this merge and then unite. So merge unite will make it on single solid shape. You can see here, and when they are in solid color shape, it is filling in all the area, and that is hiding this ellipse part. And you can see there are a small part of the ellipse is still visible. I don't need that because that small part is has nothing to do here. So we can simply hide that. I am again taking my pencil tool to make a shape like that. So you can see this is how my graphic is now looking, and that part is really good, nothing to worry. So here is a bit more area I have, so I can simply make it, I can simply break the lines to put my, so that I can place the text a bit more bigger in size, because this is going to be printed on a t-shirt, so I don't want to make anything too small that it will be hard to read. I don't need that, I don't want that. So this is how it is looking right now. Let's unlock the guides because I need to increase some space here, and then let's break these fonts. I don't need them to act like a font anymore anyway. So I want it to be same size white as the rest of my design. If you can read this, I was forced. Okay, so one thing I can do here, that is I can put this one here, forced to put my controller down, and then this one making the key object, align it in the center position. Again same thing, forced to put my controller down and re-enter society. So that is just good to go. Let's break this to fonts, and then I'm going to select this one again and then make that the key object, so that I can simply align them in the center position and then make it same wide as the guides there, and that is good. Just a little bit, and then okay, maybe I don't want it this much bigger, but let's keep it for now. So this is how it is looking in that area, and this is how it is looking for these areas, and I think that is looking good. So let's try to add some more shapes to our design so that we can fill some areas here. So this is a 5 star. 5 star means we can represent the 5 lives in a video game, so that is good. Make them a group, then I'm going to make them a group too. Just align them in the center position. We can distribute the space between them too, and then let's group them. Once they're grouped, we can align the position here, and this is going to be in the center position. Okay, so that part is good to go, and here is the down and re-enter society part. That is also fine. Let's add some shapes here. Nothing, just some lightning bolt shape. I always struggle to draw these shapes, but okay, this is looking good for me. So here we can place one. This is not important to just fill in all the gaps, but when you can, you should try to do this. Okay, and here I need to do some modifications. I don't want it to be that much bigger, so a smaller size one here, because this area is not that much bigger than the rest, so something like this. Okay guys, so you can see this is how it is looking right now, and I think this part is done, but I can do some more stuffs here just to fill this area. Okay, let's align them and then distribute the space between them. Let's make them a group, and then align them in the center position. That is good to go. Okay, so this is the position of the design right now. There are tons of empty space here. We can just play with some other shapes just like this. Let's make it a bit more bigger because there is some space left. Okay, so this one and this one, then make this one the key object, align it in the center position. That is fine too. So let's just bring in this shape here. I don't need this part, so I'm just going to put it here in a smaller size, then reflect it. I'm going to align them center wise, and then I need to make this the key object so that we can distribute the space in the design area. I think this one should be a bit close to the other text here. So that is fine. That area looks good to me. Now for the rest of the area, here we can just simply add some more shapes. Maybe I don't know which shape will look good here. just like this, nothing else. Group them, select them, align, and then align to the center position. So that is fine. That's just a random shape, nothing to worry about. So this is how it is going to look right now, and I think my design is done. I am not going to do anything else here. So let's just add some colors. So for adding some colors to your design, one thing you need to understand that what kind of colors are others using. Because if you want to make a competition, then you should follow these colors, or you should try to make something better than they are already have some. So here they're using some vintage color, here they're using white and blue, here white, yellow, blue, and then this color I don't know what what that color is. This is the white color, again the white and blue. This is the combination of this owner, this whoever is uploading this design. So we can simply make something like that. So white is a good color, and then another combination of the color. So let's try to add something here. And then for this one here, first step is for coloring a graphic, everything should be in fill color. So if I select this, you can see there is fill, there is a stroke. Let's expand everything so that it all becomes one single color, and there is no stroke left. And if you select everything here, you should be able to change the color at one click. If you can do this, then it is perfectly fine. There is only one color in the design, so that is good. Now first step is whatever is in flat color here or flat style here, and by flat style I mean you can see this is a flat design, but this anchor, this game console, and these wings, they are in 3D style. So there are highlights in them, there are shadow in them, so they are in 3D style, but these are all in flat color. So whatever is in flat color, you can just simply select everything of it, and then you can simply change their colors. So for now let's make them yellow so that we can see what is going on here. So all of this is just flat colors, so let's make them yellow, and this one too. But the problem is this too is not flat color, so I'll need to change their color here. So let me show you. I am just taking a black rectangle, sending that to the back, and then I need to simply select this one. If I change the color of it, it is going to look like this. So you can see this is looking good, but it can be better. So if you are a beginner designer, then you don't know what is missing here. But if you are a pro designer, then there should be something of your twist. Okay, let me add a little extra shape here. I wanted to add this, but I forgot. So something here, that is good to go. So this is how it is looking right now, and then it is done. But for this too, this color is not perfect. So let me show you what is missing here. If I make a copy of it, and if I keep this here, so let me show you. First step is I'm going to make it black. So you can see here that this two color is not looking exactly same, this two graphic is not looking exactly same. This is looking really cool because of this blacks in there, that this is acting as the shadow highlights in the wings and the game console, but not in this one. This is not looking that exactly same, but we can make that same. So for making that, we need to first of all select this one. You have to watch it carefully. So first step is select the original vector group, then make it black. So this is the first step. When your vector is black, don't worry however it is what is going on here. So first step is your main vector should be black, then whatever color you want to put. I want to put this yellow color, so let's pick this yellow color, and then you have to take a rectangle here in that color. So this is my rectangle, let's cut it. Now select this group, this vector group, and then press Ctrl B. So that rectangle is going to paste just in the back of these graphics. And then if I select it like this, you can see this rectangle and this vector. And then press Shift M. Shift M is shape builder. So with shape builder tool, you can see we can simply erase this outer side of the rectangle that we don't need. So press Alt and then click here, and it is going to delete. You can see now they both are looking exactly same. These two vectors, they are looking exactly same, no change here, but the color is perfectly matching here. And if I don't use this trick, it will look something like this, which is not the perfect way of vector coloring. So let me go back, and this is the perfect way of colorizing your vector. Okay, so this is how it is looking right now. Nothing to worry about. We can simply make it one color design, or simply we can add some more color. So if I want to add some variation in the color, so this is the, and then this is going to be the white. You can just add it as you wish. No, nothing to worry about. So these two I will make it something like this blue color. I'm just going to add three color variation here. So this two is good, and then this two I'll just make it white because there is a tons of yellow going on here. So maybe this one. Okay, so here another tip for you guys. I want to make a change here, and what kind of change? I just want to make this game console colorful, not these wings. So if I, and for doing that I need to go inside this group where I can only select this game console. So you can see this is now being selected, not my wings. So here it should be of course black, and then I am going to take a rectangle in whichever color I want. Cut it, then select this shape and then press Ctrl B. It is going to paste in back, then again press Shift and select this one, and then press Shift M. With Shift M I can simply erase this part, this outer part. So you can see there is a different color for my that game console here. So this is how you can just make it a colorful graphics. I hope you will understand what I am trying to show you guys. So that is good, and then it is done. So this is how it can be. You can simply make it one color graphics, or you can simply make it multiple colors. No, nothing to worry about. But as a design like this kind of vectorized design or this kind of gaming niche design, it should be a bit of hard looking. So if you look at the examples here, they are not very clean looking. There are some distressed looking graphics here. So of course on this vintage one too, they are using some distress font also. And this is the game console you will find on Freepik at the first page. This one and this one, they are using the same game console in a different design, and this is something of a Canva designer anyway. So here we need to do some, we need to apply some grants texture to our design. Let me show you. So applying a grant structure, there is only one rule. You have to make it a group wherever you want to apply it. So I'm going to select everything, and then, okay, not this one, just this one, and make them a group. That is just fine. When you make a group, okay, let me show you guys. Here I will just change everything's color to this yellow color. I am going to make it a one color design for now, something like that. So when you have a group like this, you can open their transparency just like this, and then inside this transparency you can apply any grants texture. So this is a texture from Freepik. I'm going to use this one. This is a, of course, a really big file, so it can be a bit problem for depending on your computer configuration. So okay, let's not use this one. So here is another texture you can see, and this is how it is. This is not an image, there is some white background in it, but we can simply take our magic wand tool to delete this white, so it will left us with this black part only. We can make that complete black because that is really important. So this is how it is looking here. Let's copy this, and then here we are inside this transparency. So let me show you. First make it a group, then open transparency, and then inside the transparency we need to place those graphics that we want to apply in our design. So this is how it is looking right now. I can simply make it a bit smaller to fit in the size of my graphics. Just like this, I can make it look like this too. So this is how you have to make a grunge looking texture graphics. So you can make it more or less, just copy paste in front. That means I have two graphics here. Let's reflect it, and it will make it more of a grunge looking. So this is how you can make your design grunge looking, but make sure that no readable text is being missed by your this design. Like let me show you this controller thing here. This C is being a bit unreadable for this one, for this structure. So what you can do here is you can simply select this one and then press Shift E. Shift E means eraser, and then with eraser tool I'm just going to erase a little part from here because I want to make that C readable. So this is how it is going to be readable now, and this is how you can make a perfect looking grand texture gaming t-shirt design. And of course I think this is not a very best design, but it will make a competition with those examples over there, and it is also a professional looking work here. So that's it for today's video, guys. I hope you learned something new from this one. And if okay, you have to come out of the transparency. So if you are learning something, you can let me know in the comment section, and I will try to answer your question. If there is anything that you didn't understand, you can let me know. Okay, that is not a very good option here, but let's add something here. Always give it a bit more time to your graphics, just to make sure that you are spending enough time to make it look as cool as possible. So this is how it is looking, and I think that is fine. Okay, so that's it. Okay guys, so this is our final design. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. I will answer them. And again, thank you for watching my videos. See you in the next video, guys. Have a great time. Thank you everyone.